Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Muhi Khwaja. Welcome to 5 Fast Minutes with American Muslim Community Foundation. Today we're honored to have on Imam Tahir Anwar representing the North American Islamic Shelter for the Abused. Imam Tahir, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Wa alaikum assalam.
And tell everybody where you're located.
I'm in San Jose, California.
Wonderful. And if you had 2 minutes to tell everybody about NISA, what would you like to tell them?
So NISA stands for the North American Islamic Shelter for the Abused. It's a nonprofit based right out of the Bay Area. It was established to alleviate issues of domestic violence in order to ensure that we could achieve domestic harmony within the families. And we work with other institutions, Muslim institutions, in order to spread our word, in order to ensure that we can bring domestic harmony into our families, into our homes. Yet, when there happens to be an incident of abuse, we normally end up getting a phone call first. We run a free helpline, and we have hundreds and hundreds of individuals who call every year who benefit from our helpline. And some of those individuals may not be able to find help in any other place, except that they need to leave the situation that they happen to be in. And as a result of that, we provide a shelter for them. And, Bay Area housing prices are so expensive. Once these sisters with their children, many times babies, toddlers, come into the shelter, it's very difficult for them to find a place to stay once their time at the shelter is up. And so as of last year, alhamdulillah, thanks to our contributors, we were able to purchase a transition home right here in the Bay Area. We didn't
Wow.
want to go far away. We wanted to be local. And, we're allowing our clients to be there for a year, and within 5 months, we were full.
Wow, that's really phenomenal work and really important. So, if you could thank your donors, what would you like to tell them?
I wish I could share stories with you. Stories of sisters that we have picked up in the middle of the night on the street, stories of sisters who have come into the shelter with an almost newborn baby. So if you are a donor, if you are going to be a donor, what I'm going to tell you is that you have really provided shelter, hope, help for someone right within your community, someone that you actually may even know from the masjid, from Sunday school, or your social events, but don't have no idea what's going on inside their homes.
And for the partnership between AMCF and NISA, if you could share a little bit more on AMCF's work, what would you like to say?
I would like to say it's phenomenal because it's if I'm thinking of it as one word, I'd like to say centralized, organized. We get visible as an institution. We get national visibility. There are other institutions out there similar to ours that we can learn from and that
Mm-hmm.
can learn from us. And then, of course, ultimately, what it comes down to is that there's a larger pool of donors that we have access to as an institution.
Right. So this is going to be a fun and tough question for you since you're involved with so many wonderful organizations. But if you had to choose three of your top charities that you personally support with your zakat or sadaqa, and we'll assume NISA is high on the list. We'll assume South Bay Islamic Association is high on the list. What are three other charities that you'd like to shout out?
So before I respond to that, I'm going to throw a curveball at you. I was prepared for this. My three top charities would be relatives. Number two, food and shelter. Number three, education and Islamic institutions. Now, with that said, if you want me to continue, if you still want me to very specifically respond to that, honestly, Muhi, that's a really tough one for me. and I'm just going to be very honest, but there are institutions that I am very, very close to right here in the Bay Area. You named two of them. Averroes High School is another one that I'm a part of. Guiding Light Bay Area is a Quran school that my brother and I run. And then Rahima Foundation happens to be another one that is like family to us right here in the Bay Area, and of course Zaytuna College. So I'm
Of
sorry
course.
I like doubled your list.
No, it's okay. And I think that provides a lot of great insight to all the listeners to really learn about some amazing charities doing work. And thank you so much for being on the show. We're doing this because we want to strengthen the nonprofit ecosystem and the donor ecosystem. And your voice in that means a lot to us as well. So thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for having me. Jazakumullah khair.
Wa iyaakum.